The truth about personal development no one talks about. You've read the books, watched the videos, made the vision boards. But if you're being honest, you're still stuck, still overwhelmed, still not the version of yourself you thought you'd become by now. This isn't your fault. It's the result of a truth about personal development that almost no one is talking about, and it's keeping millions of people frustrated, chasing change that never quite sticks. This article is not about morning routines, productivity hacks, or motivational quotes. It's about the hidden trap in the self-improvement world and the breakthrough that could finally set you free. If you've ever felt like you're doing everything right, but not getting the results you want, watch until the end. You'll understand why, and more importantly, what to do about it. Have you ever felt stuck in an emotional loop, overthinking, overwhelmed, unsure how to get out? Like you're constantly reacting to life instead of responding to it? You're not alone. Most people were never taught how to handle difficult emotions, so they suppress them, explode, or numb out. But what if the solution isn't about being stronger or tougher, but about being smarter with how your brain actually works? This isn't self-help fluff. It's science-backed insight that can completely transform how you deal with stress, failure, and emotional pain starting today. 1. The 90-second rule that changes everything. Did you know no emotion lasts longer than 90 seconds unless you keep feeding it? When an emotion hits, your brain floods your body with chemicals. These fade naturally within a minute and a half, unless your thoughts keep re-triggering the cycle. That's how sadness turns into despair, or irritation into ragino, because the emotion is strong, but because we keep telling stories about it. Next time you feel overwhelmed, don't fight it. Just breathe and count to 90. Observe the emotion like a wave passing through you. This is emotional regulation in action. You're no longer a prisoner of your feelings, you're a witness to them. 2. Cognitive reframing. Change the frame. Change your power. Disappointment doesn't come from what happened, it comes from the gap between what you expected and what actually occurred. Cognitive reframing helps close that gap. Let's say you didn't get the job. You could spiral, "I'm a failure," or you could reframe, "This isn't the end, it's feedback. What can I learn for next time?" Reframing doesn't deny reality, it reinterprets it in a way that empowers you to move forward instead of shut down. It's not toxic positivity, it's accurate thinking under pressure. 3. Build an emotional first aid kit. You prepare for physical injuries. Why not emotional ones? Create your own emotional first aid kit before the next crisis hits. Include a physical tool, 10 jumping jacks to change your state, a sensory anchor, your favorite calming scent or music, a mental reset, a mantra or reframing question, a social lifeline, a friend you can text when things get heavy. Save it in your phone. Make it easy to access. When the storm comes, you'll already have your umbrella. 4. End the mental spiral. Breaking rumination. Ever lie awake at night replaying that awkward moment from years ago? That's rumination, repetitive, unproductive thinking that traps your brain in an emotional whirlpool. Here's a tool to break free. The 5 to 3 -1 rule. 5. Name 5 things you can see around you engages your visual brain. 3. Do something focused for 3 minutes, count backward by 7s, fold laundry, solve a puzzle. 1. Take one action either toward solving the problem or simply moving your body. Don't fight the thought. Redirect the mind. Your attention is a muscle, train it. 5. The spotlight effect. No one's watching as closely as you think. You spill coffee on your shirt. You think everyone noticed. Reality check. They didn't. They're too busy worrying about themselves. This is the spotlight effect, your brain's illusion that we're the center of everyone's attention. Once you realize this, it's freeing. You stop performing. You stop overanalyzing. You just live. Nobody's judging you as harshly as you judge yourself. Most people didn't notice. And the few who did, they've already moved on. Final word, don't just survive, grow. These aren't just coping tricks. They're tools to fundamentally change how you live, lead, and love under pressure. Most people don't break from one bad moment. They break from not knowing what to do in that moment. But you do now. So start with one. Just one. Practice it this week. When the next wave hits, you'll know what to do. And that version of you? They're already in there. Let's bring them out. The oak fought the wind and was broken. The willow bent when it must and survived.